fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. 57 genders Trudeau caught in a lie. Again, we all heard what we heard, Mr. Trudeau, and those of us who are suffering know the truth. Is M103 a joke? Because the majority of the Canadian population do not think so. Liberal communists just lie, and if they lie enough under the cover of the mainstream media in Canada, it becomes the truth. That's the definition of a dictator. He said he was joking. He didn't mean it. He didn't mean to say mankind was not the correct term. It was a joke. We know in Canada the real agenda, which is to shut down speech they don't like. Now that our American friends have woken up, he's been caught trying to shut down political discourse he and his Liberal Communist Party don't like. They have lost control of the argument and they can't shut down the conversation because it's stepped outside the borders of Canada, and he's been caught out in the lie. But the most important part of this is that Americans and others now know that Canadians are actually scared to speak in defiance of anything that these evil people believe. This is indeed Saul Alinsky. Make no mistake, your freedoms are under attack in Canada, and now the world has learned what we have been saying here for one organisation for some considerable time. Just like Obama wouldn't say radical Islamic terrorists, we can't describe anyone who's committed a crime in Canada because that's not politically correct. Listen to this clip from Fox and Friends today, February 8, with Dana Lash, and listen to how they know what's going on in Canada. I can't be happier to hear this, because the Liberal Communist Party of Canada and the mainstream media can no longer shut this down. It has gone beyond their borders. Thank you, America. Links as usual on my site. Take a listen and your thoughts.
Hey, were you watching? Did you see that clip with Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, when he was interrupted? He interrupted this lady. Let's show the clip to the folks at home who didn't see it, and then we want to get your reaction.
Maternal love is the love that's going to change the future of mankind. So we'd like you to look
we like to say people kind, not necessarily mankind, because it's more inclusive.
There we go, exactly.
Well, the crowd there went wild. They're young, but most of his base hated it. He came out and he said it was a dumb joke. Are you buying it?
I'm not buying it, because if that was so cringeworthy, that was so cringeworthy. He didn't say, oh, I'm joking, or, not. He wasn't joking. He was trying to virtue signal to the world. That's what his whole MO is. He just wants to virtue signal, and then he realized how hokey that it looked, and he interrupted. I find that incredibly ironic. Here's a man who's interrupting a woman to lecture her about the proper pronouns to use, which fascinates me. That wasn't a joke. That was just him being the virtue signal, wonder boy. Ugh.
How long, I know we don't want to go inside Canadian politics, but how long do you think this political correctness is going to last with our neighbors to the north?
I don't know. They're very polite. So I don't know. I'm kidding. Now, that's a joke, Justin Trudeau. Yeah, that's a joke. No, I hope it does, because the PC-ness, people are terrified to have honest discussions anymore. No one can have a discussion and speak from the heart, speak honestly, because every single thing, down from pronoun to everything, is hyper-politicized to the point, and it's purposeful. It's purposeful. They want to silence people. Sure. And so that's what political correctness is. It's a tool to silence opposition. It's shameful.
You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab, and email. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments at Spreaker.com under A Radio, that's EHRADIO, A Radio, and please click on the like button. And you can find all my podcasts and morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Moments tab.